Om Shri Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Brother Julius. Sai Ram, Brother Julius. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. You know, we as Monad have been receiving so much. Every one of you who are participating in your own way, your own downloads, your own rising of consciousness has contributed to the Monad. We receive it well. There are those who receive it consciously, there are those who receive it unconsciously. But still receive. Everyone receive. This is energetics. Remember, this is not physical products which you can receive and say that, you know, I got this thing. It is energy. Energetically, all have received. Now it's just waking up to this realization. Okay. Now, I asked Swami for the topic for today. He didn't give me until 4 minutes before. It is because when he first came again, I was afraid. The Swami says, full consciousness now. And I was wondering. I'm not supposed to wonder. I'm supposed to take it as it is and deliver. That's all. Deliver the text, deliver the message, deliver the energies maybe. But topics like this is really, you know, it's something which we need to be. You can't know. You can't just know about it and say, that, okay, let's talk about it. It's not like that. It is, if Swami say full consciousness now, you have to be full consciousness now. So, in a way, I think we are ready. We are ready for this. Okay, let's have a little recap on what we have been doing. We have worked upon ourselves a lot. As this 6 months, if you compare to what happened in the last few years, this 6 months job could have been 10 years job if we follow the rate of energetics from maybe just 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the job that has happened in 6 months now, energetic job, a spiritual job, internal activation, working on ourselves, release, understanding, realizations, and activations, and establishment. So all this could have been 10 years job, but it managed to happen in just less than 6 months. All right, now, full consciousness now. Okay, wait, the recap is not so finished yet. Recap is we reached to a point where we are realization of oneness in Monad, in Cosmos, in I am presence, in God realization, in knowing that I am divine. I am divine. I'm not saying only I am, I'm saying all of you are saying I am divine. Saying with a knowing, saying with a clarity, saying with realization, saying with conviction, saying with truth. Not just saying as in someone told to say, saying with knowing, I am divine. All right, so we are in that stage, and after that we moved on to manifesting our divinity and exercising our divinity. Okay, again, I'd like to say congratulations to all of you, because a number of us has already attended this access consciousness. Access consciousness is for God. Okay? If you know you're God, you can exercise this also. Yeah, these are all very wonderful tools which God uses. And all of you have access to it now, because a group of us gone in and learn it, a group of us exercise it, is as good as the entire monad exercise it. Okay? So it's a matter of time before you become conscious that you already have these powers. It's there. You just have to, first of all, claim that you are God. Then these abilities naturally come to you. It comes to you because already in your space. Yeah. So, so I say congratulations. Now, full consciousness now. Are you full consciousness? Many will say yes. Sorry, I'm on water energy now. That's all. I'm on water and prana. Although I stopped my fast on Sunday, but I will continue it on Thursday, and I don't know when I'm going to stop this time, but it's no problem at all. I enjoyed very much connecting to the central sun, and there's so much energy coming down. I think it's available for lifetimes, these energies. Okay. For those who say not enough, I say be in consciousness now, because it's time for work. Being in consciousness doesn't mean your work finished. Your real work starts actually when you're in full consciousness. So I think this is a call, this is a calling for real work. Earlier, we are working on ourselves. We are working as a body or a mind trying to reach consciousness. Okay? I think we have enough work. Not enough? Real work is waiting. Okay, so one thing that can really help all of you is don't connect to the individual I anymore. Okay, the individual I is Jiva Atma. It's it's a false thing, you know, actually. It is just because of our mind, because our mind's present, somehow to maintain the mind, to maintain the body, the mind has kicked in into self-preservation mode. So it keep helping you to think of how to preserve the body. The individual self, okay, if you really want to stay on with the individual self, you can continue to stay. But you also the picture Saha posted, 3D and 5D is splitting. It's going on its own way already. So those who are still thinking of preserving your body in a very fanciful way, luxurious way, bye-bye. I'm sorry to say this. Because it has reached critical point, this is a point where we need to start real work. Enough. We need to start to do work. Okay. So I'm not saying that your individual work is not part of the real work. It is the real work. But you can join us now. Join us. Join, because this is a cosmic event. This is something which needs attention. It needs attention now. Okay. So I pray that you all will have the strength to join in as one Monet now. Okay. Those of you who are still staying on in the next 3 minutes, I assume that all of you have agreed to work as one now. All right. See, these are all unnecessary because we are just trying to enforce how important this oneness is. This oneness it's necessary for our progress, our own progress, yeah? Our higher self progress, our cosmic ascension. Yeah? This oneness is crucial. Without it, there's no way you can rise. You can rise up to a certain level, but you can't go beyond. Because beyond is all functioning as oneness. Look at the picture behind me. Is that one or many? Yes, there is many, but they are operating in oneness. So it's in oneness that is created this entire phenomena behind me. This is a phenomenon. This is happening. This is happening right now in the cosmos. If you know how to tune in with it, you will feel it right now. It's happening. It's a wonderful feeling, isn't it? I immediately connect. The oneness emerging with me, I am where grace happens and become I. Wow, incredible. All of you have your own interpretation of oneness now, your own discovery of oneness, your own ecstasy in oneness. Yeah? All right. I'm very happy that many of you have a lot of tools already to reach oneness. There is this 7-day affirmations which have been given out the last time. And that affirmation leads us to the central sun, which is incredible. Yeah? Because all those audio recording that was done was purely from that one, the one behind. It's empty, I just connect, and whatever comes out was recorded straight, one take, and it's given out. There's no time, I cannot edit it also. If I said something wrong, there shouldn't be anything wrong because my mind was empty. So if you notice, I think day 6 or day 5, I think day 6, there is a bit of turbulence there because we are crossing cosmic space at that time as I download. Yeah? So when the download comes, there was a bit of turbulence, but still we managed to ride through it, and we reached the central sun. Central sun is very significant for our ascension because it is because of the cosmic, the central sun. For me, he's none other than Rudra. Because of his presence, there is a center of the universe, because the center is the one that gives out this energy, and all that energy circulates around the cosmic sun. And this cosmic sun is incredible benevolence. Yeah. So with all these tools, we are all in full consciousness now. So what to do now? Okay, for those who have been enjoying, very happy for you. You have been enjoying it for a while. For those who are still trying to reach it, don't try to reach. You are already there. For those who are still struggling in identification of the body and mind, my advice to you, please drop it, because it's Maya. It's just a game which you created for yourself long time ago, unconsciously and consciously. Consciously, before you took birth, you already know this is what you're going to do. And you decided your parents, you decided who you're going to be, you decided your friend, your wife, all you are the one who signed. So let go. Let go. You can do it, just let it go. Just decide, yes, let go. I'm ready. Just say, enough. Your powers is there. Your power is in the word now. You're in word, 5th dimension. We are all in 5th dimension. Whatever we say becomes. So we are lucky to have a group which somehow resonate with what I say, and also our other facilitators that are saying, and also a lot of light workers are saying. We are resonating to a cosmic message, actually. It's not even me. It is a message in the skies, in the cosmos, which is coming down onto us, and those who are open to it will receive it. More and more will receive it. You know? Okay. So start performing as consciousness. No need to try to reach already. You are already consciousness. Okay? So we start performing as full consciousness. Okay. Okay, now let's start work. Are you all ready?
Yes.
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 Yes, yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, brother.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow.
Brother Julius,
I don't know what you asked, and everybody is saying yes. I'm also saying yes because I just went out because I believe in this collective energy and I have so much of faith in this collective consciousness and how much we have progressed in this 109 days. So it is only yes.
Okay, many more yeses coming in from group chats. Yeah, I totally appreciate that. Even those in group chat and those who even message me privately, because I understand everyone have their role. Everyone, including those who are silent, those who are private messaging, those who openly message, those who speak on the mic, all are playing a role. I respect that totally because it comes with personality, our subtle bodies. So all of us have our own personality and it's totally in line with the collective system.
Brother Julius, this is Jayashree.
Yes, Jayashree.
May I say something?
Sure.
Your yes, 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 this round just reminded me of a Telugu poem Swami used to say when we were growing up. It's in Telugu, I can translate. It says, yes anuvaadiki yes anara, no anuvaadiki no anara, no yesulu notiki gani, saiki sarvam yes, yes, yes. So he said, say yes to the person who says yes. Say no to the person who says no. This no and yes is only limited to your mouth. But for Sai, everything is only yes, yes, yes. So it is an yes for me, brother.
All right, I'll share with you how I interpret this. Yes, Jayashree spoke, but for me, that message is directly from Swami. And I know it. And I know we got his blessings. This is how we start becoming aware of a lot of things. The name Satya Sai Baba is not an ordinary name. It's a name you say, you call upon Satya Sai Baba, he is already there. That's the power of the name. So this is a message from him. He has spoken in Telugu for us. If we can't get it, this message was delivered by Jayashree in Telugu. And that's how he shows his presence. Yeah. Of course, you can say, some of you also know Telugu, but did you get to say it at this point in time? So this is the synchronicity of it, the perfection of time, space, elements, consciousness is real, it's happening now. Whatever that's happening as synchronicity is a manifestation of divine. This synchronicity is flow. This is what I've been talking about for longest time. Flow, 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 follow the flow. That flow is God. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for delivering that message. All of you are downloaders. All of you can receive right now. You can receive whatever that comes into you. Immediately you can say it out. Don't think. The moment you think, you're putting your mind inside. And when you put your mind inside too much, that's what we call tainted. It is affected by our mind. It's interrupted. The message came, but when we receive, our mind kicked in. For a while, it's okay. Maybe 3 seconds or 5 seconds, okay. Not for 1 hour. 1 hour is already distorted. And does it mean that God will send us less information? No. Continue. It will keep continue. Whoever receive. How much? That's why the bucket is, how much we can hold. It full. Unless there's holes inside. These buckets, try not to have holes inside. Patch it up. Patch up the holes and fill up the entire bucket. And you will receive. Yeah. But anyway, even if you don't receive, even if you didn't get, there's a hole inside and you can't receive as much, I have good news for all of you. My bucket is full. I can share it with you, so no problem. Because the grace is coming, and it's coming in abundance, in full force. Gamma waves. So it can keep filling. I can distribute around and it will still fill up. And everyone can do that. So many of you can do that. Yeah, you can fill up each other's buckets. But then again, it's not necessary to do that because it's flowing. Yeah? All we need to do, if anything, is to increase our size of bucket. But then again, it's not really necessary again. It's funny, yeah? Because Monet is like that. It's almost like fun. We are having fun here with buckets, actually. So all of us are enjoying ourselves now, receiving, and I'm teaching you guys how to receive it consciously. That's all. You are receiving already. Okay. All right, Jentine, you have your hands up. You wanted to speak or by mistake? No, huh? Jentine? Okay. All right. Now, if you guys want to have your first assignment, you all have to listen with full attention. Because this one, earlier maybe you can, do halfway and then come, maybe you can cook and listen. But this, okay lah. Try to pay more attention lah. Pay more attention, otherwise you lose the plot. Okay, first, you are in full consciousness now. You are already consciousness. You are already in the center, galactic center, and you are already in full glory of God. Okay, no separation at all. All right, acknowledge that. Feel it in your bones. Feel it in your chest. Feel it in your cells. Feel it in your aura. Feel it in your energy. Feel it in your love. This is divine love. This is cosmic love. This is God's love. Okay, let's just meditate on that for 1 minute. Okay, all of us can just meditate onto this, knowing that we are this immense bliss, joy, glory, unconditional love of God within us as we are one with Him and we are Him in this expression. Okay, I'm seeing something. We are all already in the central sun. Yeah. In this consciousness, as you see within yourself, this knowing within yourself, we are all as one already in the galactic core central sun. We are going to start operating from here, from this space now. This is full consciousness. We're going to start operating from this space. I'll give 1 more minute for us to meditate into this space one more time to make sure we establish ourselves into the center. Okay, I'm seeing so many things. It's crazy. Okay, now we are in the central galactic core sun. Now we're going to start operating from here. All right. What I see now is, okay, maybe for y'all, I would introduce you more to what I see so that you can relate to it. I can see the earth far away. The earth is far away and you're at the collective. Just like this picture is really amazing. It just comes. This picture, the white spot in the middle, wow. This white spot in the middle is you. Earth is somewhere here. Okay? Earth is here. You guys are there in the white space. The earth have been going around for a long time, thousands of years. But now it's reaching this spot. This spot what to say about this spot? This spot is you can call it the end, or you can call it the beginning. You can call it an entrance into another parallel universe. You can call it a stargate. You can call it the event. If you guys want to know what's the event, just Google the event 2020. The information that you're going to see might shock you. Okay? But I'm just saying that, you know, this is something you can call. Okay? Now, the earth is entering this spot. What happens to the earth after this? No one knows. Even God, believe it or not. Why? Do you know? If you are God, you're supposed to know, right? You don't know. Because you don't know, God also don't know. God is who? God is you. Okay. Now, something is happening. The earth is time to evolve. That's for sure. Okay? The earth is going to evolve irregardless of whatever, irregardless of even humanity. The earth is going to evolve. The earth is coming close to this space now. Okay? And the chances of it becoming a very evolved planet is very high. There's a chance of the entire earth becoming an advanced civilization is very high now. There is also the earth becoming a very dull planet, which is very dull. Also very high. But the evolving into an advanced planet is winning big way. It's already, light has won. Love has won already. It's already won. But our mind needs to choose. And congratulations, all of you here, you already chosen. That's why you are here. You chose consciously or unconsciously because we are moving as monad, so we already chose, okay? The monad already chose. Here. That's why we are here now. We are actually here in this space now, watching at Earth from there. Okay? The more you watch Earth, the more you're going to learn a lot of things. Because just looking at what's happening to the Earth now, it's so much discoveries about the Earth. Yeah? Watching is very powerful. It's just like watching a race. If you watch a race, you will see, you can comment a lot of things. Yeah? You can go on talking about the race. Did you read? Read is much slower. Oh, the race is like this, is running fast. There's someone writing. But if you're looking at it, you're going to start seeing what you you're supposed to see. Okay? Now you're watching from that space at the earth. The earth is going through a evolution and revolution of consciousness, both. Okay, it's a rising of consciousness. It's tremendous light coming in because this beam is shining down into this space. So you can actually start seeing the future potentials where this beam is. This beam. By the way, when we go for cosmic travels and cosmic trips, we use this beam actually here. This is the portal. We travel from the earth through this space and bam, we shot up. And we shot up in between here, crazy turbulence there. If you don't know how to ride, if you don't know how to rise according to the beam's ways, you face turbulence and you get stuck somewhere here or here or anywhere. But these spaces are all divine space. These are all very space which have been explored by rishis, recorded by clairvoyants, downloaded by regressionist patients. Yeah, these are all, many of this information is already in our space. Yeah, it's in the world now because someone downloaded from that space. That's what happened, including all the artificial intelligence that's been available for us now. It's all from that space. Someone went this, stayed here for 1 year and downloaded it. The Vedas are all from here, the higher space. These circulating energies are all Vedas. Start seeing. I'm amazed that we have a graph or a chart behind me, that I can speak about. Okay, so now in this entire space is actually all high intelligence. High intelligence. And sometimes it takes time for us to download all this because we need to cope up with the intelligence. And this intelligence is manifested in so many people. So many. Tesla, Einstein, Steve Hawkins, all these downloaded from that space. Yeah, and their intelligence level is so high because if you look at Hawkins, Stephen Hawkins' books and the way he projects himself, it's not that he wants to project himself like that. It is natural. There's always the cosmos there. There's always a galaxy behind, around his books and all that stuff. He's always pointing to the cosmos because he's in that space. Physically, he's on Earth as one body which he doesn't want to entertain too much. And he's totally into the cosmic space. He's downloading all this information. So all of you can do this, but I advise you don't get into it first, yeah, because stay in the middle. If you go into it, you will be outside here. Of course, it's wonderful. You will enjoy it. You will be amazed by it, and you can stay there for another 1 year, just downloading this, and you will be famous. Huh? You can start writing books. But I think it's not what we came from. We came to do some work. As God. Okay. I hope all of you are seeing it. See it. Okay, now this earth, it's either going down or going up. Okay, but chances of it going up is much higher. But the potential of it going down is still there. Still there. I hope it doesn't have to test until where there is another second wave of COVID-19 or earthquakes or tsunamis, or, I hope it's not necessary for us to reach that time for us to realize that this potential of the earth falling down into a dull state is understood, and it's realized, because we realize why it's going to be like this. We can start seeing it. We can see it actually. Okay? What is a dull state? A dull state is when you don't know who you are. You are still blurred and you don't know what's happening, and you still think that, you are one of the pawns or one of those who have been controlled by others. That's enough. So, first of all, don't think you are controlled by others. You are your own power. You are in control. You are the one who is capable of doing anything. I'm not saying that you should do all the bad things now. So-called bad things. Capable of being consciousness. Yeah, this is consciousness. Capable of being full consciousness. You have this capability, and now you are doing it. You're already exercising it. Okay? In this full consciousness, observe. Observe everything. Observe even the unconscious. This is the difficult part. Okay, I am consciousness, this wonderful feeling. I am that I know already, I am, it's so nice to be in this I am. Yeah. Sometimes I can see this I am in others, I can see it in the nature, I can see it in the trees, I can see it in the animals. This wonderful I am is everywhere. I am the earth. I see that I am in the cosmos. I am that I am, so wonderful, right? Now, from I am, look at unconsciousness. It's difficult. You know why it's difficult? Because when you look at the unconscious, you start thinking you are unconscious. Because you're looking at it. You're looking at the unconscious. So you will start thinking that I am this unconscious. If you say I am unconscious, it's also good, also true. I am unconscious, also true. Also can be exercised. But this I am unconscious if you don't detach from it, this I am might suddenly disappear and you become unconscious. Because you forgot I am. You just remember unconscious. So if you remember unconscious and you're not established in I am, then bye-bye. So the trick to this is, okay, let's do it. I am looking at the unconscious. It's fine. That's much better. At least there's a distance. Not too near. If too near, it becomes fuzzy. Our head also becomes fuzzy. And our mind becomes fuzzy, after a while, the whole body becomes fuzzy. So when we say, I am looking at unconscious, it's arm's length. Okay? Good, huh? Okay. Well, are you ready to see the unconscious? First, no, I can hear you already. Okay, well, the moment you say in your heart, I receive it because we are one. If I don't receive it, if I hear no, I will feel a poke, and I will give it for a while, detour. This is called turbulence. Okay, turbulence means there's some uncertainty. Uncertainty where? Okay. If you're in the cosmic space, remember, all of you, remember, please, you are at the center, central sun now. Okay, you are not on Earth. Okay, remember that. So be it. Yes. All right. Great. Message came already. Proceed. We are in the center sun. This is divine space of cosmic intelligence. We are the earth. This earth is here. Okay, you're looking from there. The earth is here. The unconscious is outside. This entire outside, that ring outside this ring, the space outside this ring is all unconscious. We are surrounded by unconsciousness. And this is very large space, by the way. I don't think that this is like our solar sun. Our solar sun is one of those dots there. Here, this is the main center. Main center means a lot of light. Okay, this is an exaggerated version of it because there's light coming out of it. Right now it's happening, but there's no light. But the same intensity, same energy, same prana, same benevolence is there. Same effect. Okay? Now, so unconsciousness outside. Stay in the middle and watch. Look at it. It's very good for you to look at it, actually. Very good. Because the moment you're looking at it, you are first acknowledging their presence. Second, you are doing what they have been trying to do for a long time. They have. Keep trying to get your attention. That's why they manifest in so many levels to just try to tell you, hey, look over here. Unconsciousness is very beautiful in a way. It's like a child needing for attention. He loves attention. Okay. Stay in the middle. I feel some oscillation happening already. Stay in the middle. Okay, central sun. So that means your whole body is filled with light, actually. Whole body filled with energies, filled with I am presence. I am that I am that I am that I. If you like, you can have this as a mantra. Every time you go off tangent, you feel a bit pull, just say that. Yeah, that's a very powerful mantra. So anytime you feel any shaking, I am that I am. Okay. We need more people doing this. I am presence, because there's a bit of because unconsciousness is something which we have been engaged in for so long. Yeah, for so long. For us to look at it is sometimes a bit scary in a way also, because you know why? We have been trying to get away from it. Yeah, it's there in our space, it influences us, and we are trying to push it out. We are trying to be awake. We are trying to, we know deep down in our heart that, we are not there, and we need to keep rising ourselves so that we can reach the light. So this entire drama is something which you can see if you're operating from this light. If you're operating from this light, you can see your entire life actually, what you have been doing. The moment you're born until now, you can see. It's a process of trying to reach the light actually. We are all warriors. We fought many battles to reach this stage. So always know who you are. You are light. You came from light. You went out and you go around and you experience the unconscious outside, and the earth keeps spinning, 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 tasting the unconscious and conscious and unconscious and conscious. And now all of a sudden there is this portal open. Yeah, other places don't have. Because you can say it is a reflection. This is the rays of the, yes, that's what it is. Rays. These rays which you see are portals. Some of you even take picture, if you take the sun, or take anything with light, you can actually see two rays. And you think that it's just a play of the camera. Yeah, it's a play of the camera, but that positioning of your camera and the light and the object has caused this phenomena, right? You move a bit, cannot. You move further, cannot. You adjust, cannot. You need to match in order for it to happen. Same. Portals are like that. It has to match. Then it happens. Okay? Yeah. So, light can only be understood with the wisdom of darkness. Wow. Okay. Watch the unconscious. Be aware of the unconscious. It is there. It is there. Put it at arm's length. It is there all around. Just like this, all around. Just imagine your hand can reach out. You can touch all this. This is all around, outside. Outside is unconscious. Inside is conscious. Consciousness. Okay? Now you're inside. You're the galactic core. I have to keep reminding you, because this would you might think that this is not even anything. For example, I say I am. I am that I am. You might think, oh, I already know that. Really? I am that I am is happening now. The moment you say it, it's happening now. This is direct experience. This is not some knowledge you're keeping inside. This is not knowledge. This is presence. This is you. So when you say, I am that I am, yes, you are that I am. And that I am is here in the middle. Okay, why do you need to be in the middle? Because from the middle, you can see everything. If you're not in the middle, you can see only what's around you, around your body, physical body, because you grounded your I am into your body. But now your I am is grounded in the cosmic space. So in that cosmic space, you start seeing what's around that cosmic space. Wonderful, isn't it? See, you're in that space, you're watching this vast intelligence happening all around you. Yes, it's happening now. Vast intelligence, cosmic intelligence happening around you right now. You know, with this space, you can go on meditating for 10 hours. This is how many rishis meditate. They are sitting and they are aware of this cosmic intelligence around them. They are aware. And they are not attached. This cosmic intelligence is incredible beauty. It's heaven. Especially the inner rings. Look at the inner rings. If your sense of if you don't have the discipline or devotion or the discrimination, you can't stay there, because the energy is so strong. It's very difficult to stay there. Tyaga, the sense of renunciation, non-attachment, have to be exercised there. You must. Otherwise, you cannot stay there. It's too bright. It's too vast. It's too. You might go into unconsciousness. Yeah, if you don't know how to hold it. Yeah? So the safest way, I am the central sun. Wow, one sister woke up one morning, all of a sudden she has downloaded this song, which I forwarded in Quantum Ascension. Isn't that a beautiful song? She downloaded it in the morning and she recorded it immediately and sent it to me. What a beautiful song that is. We should all sing it. Make it our national, our cosmic monad anthem. Okay. Now, what's our work? Our work is to look at unconscious. Okay? Look at it. And don't do anything other than looking. Don't react, don't get scared, don't suppress, don't fight, don't pull, don't argue, don't comment. No comments, really, don't comment. Because the moment you comment, you already stopped. You haven't seen the whole picture yet. Because once the unconscious is seen, the entire story is going to be manifested in front of you. You will start seeing the truth of everything. Okay, let's have this is an intense session, I know. If, for those who are meditating on whatever that's been said, it's a very intense session. Okay, let's have a 3-minute break. You all can ask questions and put your input, your comments, your realization, maybe your download, share with us right now. It can be more than 3 minutes. So please, if there's any prompting on your side to unmute, please do so now. Okay, I think there's a bit of a mind job here going on. If you are prompted, that's my question is, if you are prompted to unmute, please do so now. I didn't say if you are prompted to unmute and you start thinking whether you should speak or not and thinking of what to say. I didn't say that. I said if you're prompted to unmute, just do so now. The energy will speak to you. Okay, some of you are prompted to send me messages privately. I totally appreciate that. Any comments? Is this too intense for you?
Saran, what are we doing? Why are we doing it?
Okay, one question. Good. What was the question before that? Why were we doing it? And before that was what?
What are we doing?
Huh?
What are we doing? Why are we doing?
What are we doing?
That was the question.
Okay, what are we doing is we are going to be in the center of, we are already the center of galactic core, central sun, we are already there. Why are we doing it? It's about time we do it. Because majority of the time we are spent on trying to reach this. Okay? When we are trying to reach this, we are turning our backs on unconsciousness, where we were in this body staying for many lifetimes. So now we already reached. Okay? Everyone already reached enlightenment. If you don't believe, at least believe the monad. The monad already reached center. Now is the time to look at the unconscious. Why are we doing it? Because we have turned our backs on it for a long time. It's time to see it as it is. See it as it is. Not judge, not comment, not compare, not suppress, not fight, not react. No more reaction towards the unconscious. Because it's no longer necessary. It's no longer necessary to fight the unconscious. Because We have already reached consciousness. I am that I am. Does that answer? Philippa, is it? Is it Philippa who asked?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is expected of us to do for that? Just stay in the central sun. That's all. Okay? Just stay in the central sun. Anyone else? It's good, better clear your mind now. Define unconscious. Wow, we are starting to look at it. Okay, this one I cannot control. Sorry guys, no more questions already. Group Monad has spoken. The group Monad has spoken. Define unconscious. That means we are looking at it already. We are starting to look at it. Thank you, Swami, for allowing us, for guiding us. Define unconscious. Unconscious is without consciousness.
Wow.
This is as it is. Okay, I'm not adding any flavor, anything on it. I'm just saying it as it is. Unconscious is without consciousness. Okay? Without the awareness of consciousness. Now, which one comes first? This is crazy. Awareness itself is God. For you to be aware of consciousness is because of God's presence. For you to be aware of the unconscious, it's also God's presence. Maybe you can say someone who lead his life unconsciously. As compared to someone who has lead his life consciously. One is unconscious, one is conscious. Big difference. Conscious of consciousness. Because the moment you are aware of consciousness, you are aware of consciousness everywhere. It's not only you. It's everywhere. It's quantum physics. You don't know which one comes first and you don't know which one is what. It's beyond the mind actually. This thing is beyond the mind. The moment you are consciousness and the moment you look at unconscious, there is few things that can happen. One, you start illuminating everything. Everything becomes consciousness for you. You will start seeing God everywhere. Another thing is, impressions will come. Okay, these impressions will take a life of its own, will manifest as a life of its own, and start acting out consciously. Okay, now, are you guys following so far? I know some of you are waiting for more leads on this. I will tell you. Okay, the unconscious, how do you see it? You can see it as a movie. You can see it as energy. Or you can see it as part of yourself. At this point in time, let's see it as a movie first. Yeah, because movies, we are all very comfortable with movies. We are very used to movies, watching movies. So we know how watching movie is. So let's see it as a movie. Yeah, watch it as a movie. The earth is a story of unconscious. Okay, the earth is a story of coming from consciousness, becoming unconscious for a long time, for thousands of years, and now coming back to consciousness. This is the movie. And how he became unconscious, oh, there's a big drama behind it. This is the cosmic Leela, cosmic play. Consciousness came into unconscious, and a lot of unconscious beings started playing their role on the earth. And their unconsciousness somehow rubbed on to everyone else, and everyone else, many people, because it's also monad. So everyone, it happens to everyone. So they are being guided into unconscious, and they start living their life in unconsciousness. Look deeper. How did they become unconscious? The unconscious being came and took conscious beings and made them unconscious. Oh, this is crazy. I think someone take this, just this part of the video and show it. I will get all kinds of comments. Is full consciousness sign of dualism or Advaita? No, full consciousness, there's Advaita, no duality. Now, the unconscious is a process, and the earth is coming out of it. Okay, all of you can see it? All of you can see? You're watching from the central sun. Okay? It's coming back. Okay? Okay, maybe I have to ask you, because before I proceed, can you guys see this? Can you understand what I say?
Yes.
Can see? Okay, one yes. Anyone else? Anyone cannot see?
Brother Julius,
Yes.
for tonight, really real. First time I heard and capture the experience. What you mean, the real sun,
But
the center sun.
Central-san.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Saram.
Yeah, this is Central-san.
Very happy. Awesome. Henry Gunn
Yeah, really.
is my close brother. We have fought many battles together. Okay. Anyone else? Can you all see? Central-san. Okay, you are still at Central-san. Anyone else? Let me test the pulse of our monad. That's why you all need to focus, because this is the part, the plot. Where's the plot? Okay. What do you all see now? Tell me.
May I go, Jaya? Jayashree here.
Yes, please go ahead.
I don't see all those stars or whatever that's going on. Yes, I can see the center, the bright light, and I can see myself, but I see the earth, and then there is just a beam of light from connecting from the earth to me. That's all I see.
Thank you. Anyone else? What do you see? You are in the Central-san.
I'm seeing that is entering from the darkness into the light, the entire earth and entire beings, entire cells are filled up with this light of all.
Okay. All right, good. We got even both our state of comparison only when the others could we understand what is. Okay, very good. I got the pulse. I got the pulse of the monad. I'm very happy. Yes, it is now time for us now. See this now, okay? Watch it now. This is the moment. You are consciousness. You are one. There's no duality here. So if you're one, look at your life. Are you one with your life? Can you accept everything that has happened in your life? No comments, no reaction, no judgment, no fighting, no dodging. Be true. Have you accepted your life?
A little bit confusing to me there, Brother Julius. Do I accept the way everything? Yes, totally yes. I accept everything that's happening with me completely without any doubt. At the same time, when something I'm addressing, I'm actually accepting even that. I am conscious about the things that I address, and I feel I'm stopping myself, and which side, why am I doing this? Also, I'm really thinking when I'm going for it, I have no regret about it, what I have addressed. So I feel that I'm in sync with everything that I'm doing right now. Yes.
Okay, very good. That's duality.
I'm sorry.
This is duality.
Yes, yes, the duality.
Yes, very well. You have reach a stage where you can manage to accept a large part of yourself, amazing work, still duality. Okay, now I'm going to ask again. Your consciousness, you're looking from central sun. Look at your life. Are you able to say that your entire life is a play of consciousness?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And you accept your entire life as it is, with no preferences, no judgment, with full of love.
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
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 I'm working on. Brother Julius, can I say something
Go ahead.
about that? My experience now in this time where I can contact you and brothers and sisters in Zoom, I am very happy. I feel not in dualism, and I feel not the dualistic existence between the society and spirituality, like last year or in many years, I felt very, very strong this duality. Now I am full of energy, and I try to see in the pupil God, Swami, God, and this is like this is not a ritus, but it is an exercise to be ever in the conscience that all is right, all is okay, that I have to learn of the mistakes of the reality everywhere. It is beautiful what I have to learn, and I feel I am now dry 73. I become 73. My body, I feel now this difference between my body and my atma. I feel so like the energy of a child. I feel with my granddaughters, 8 years old, 6 years old, the children, I feel child, and I enjoy so much. My life is beautiful now. I cannot say so big things, yes, about philosophy or concepts. No, nothing intellectual. I enjoy. This is so beautiful, the life.
Thank you for sharing that. Wonderful. I'm happy that you are fully feeling lots of love. It's wonderful to be in that space where you are one with love and peace and joy. It's wonderful to be in that space. Now, what I'm doing here is I want you all to look at your life. your past. And if you're looking from this space, your past, you will see your entire past actually, not even this life past, but also you can see. And all of it is nothing but just a play of consciousness. And that play has so many things, has so many emotions, there's struggles, there is pain, there is pleasure, there is ecstasy, there is happiness, there is sadness, there is joy, there's depression, there is so-called death, confrontation of death. And all of that is nothing but a play of consciousness and unconscious. There is this play going on. This drama of unconscious and consciousness going on now. To be able to see it as it is. Om Sai Ram. You're already there. Why? Because if you can see it as it is and you don't do anything and you continue to see, you have stopped so many things. You cannot imagine how many things you have stopped. You have stopped the cycle of samsara. You have stopped action-reaction. You have stopped polarities. You have stopped struggle. You have stopped defensiveness. You have stopped suppression, depression. All you have stopped because there's no longer a need to fight. There's no struggle because you accepted your life as a play of conscious and unconscious. You don't go like, oh, I was unconscious at that time, I did this and then why I did that, I shouldn't have done that, this caused this thing and that thing, and I suffered this way and I suffered that way. All this drama no more. Why? Because this drama, if you actually act it out, a lot of emotions inside. And these emotions don't leave so easily. They stay on for a long time. So if you have seen it as it is, the play of conscious and unconscious, and is nothing more than that, you are seeing it as it is. The amount of thunderstorm going on now is no coincidence. It's got to do with what we are talking about. Because this is called opening. Consciousness penetrating the unconscious. This is what's happening. And it causes clouds to have a hole. And rain comes. Now, you accepting this life, as in maybe you can even say, okay, this later part of my life, I'm very at peace with it. What about the earlier part of your life? What about your past birth? Past birth, I'm not saying that past birth is not happening now, it's happening now. For example, those who are having phobias, and they have no reason to be in phobia. And if you can't track it anyways, largely it's because of past birth, it's happening now. Why? Because Because you have not accepted some part of you. Certain part of you is buried inside emotions. We are lucky that it wasn't triggered for a long time, but we never know what happens. If all of a sudden your house is no more there, something else must kick in. Yeah, something else might kick in. If your car is suddenly stolen, how you react to it is the unconscious. Someone took something valuable, it triggers the unconscious. So all this unconscious is there, is hidden. But if you turn around from that space and start looking at it as it is, something great happens. I think if we look at our present, we can understand our past, and the way we react now will determine our future. Now is the moment we must stay in. Okay? Great, to stay in the now. And this now is not ordinary now. This now is said by Satya Sai Baba himself to me, directly looking into my eyes. He's saying, not ordinary presence. Omnipresence. Omnipresence is who? You. Omnipresence means if it's you, you are in everyone.
Omnipresence.
And you're not only accepting the consciousness, you are accepting also the play of the unconscious within the consciousness. That one. Then you're in the now. Now is to accept. If you are in the now, if you are in the omnipresence, you accept everything as a play of consciousness of God, of oneness is a play. Okay. You go one step further. Evil. Evil is who? Thunder's coming. Evil is who?
Unconscious.
Is me. Have you accepted? Do you accept that that part of life you were evil? Okay lah, I was evil at that time lah, but I didn't know, so I need to, but I did this already, but now I'm going towards this, and I think it's justified why I have to be evil at that time, at that time I wasn't having any influences to tell me. Why do you need to explain? You don't need to explain. Yes, it was inside us. You can say also it's inside us, but I'm detached from it. I'm not attached. It's an energy. It's a play. It's a play of the unconscious and consciousness. I see it as it is. This is as it is. Don't see anyone, including me, as evil. Okay, all right. Of course, evil is an interpretation according to circumstance. If you judge it to be evil, you judge it to be wrong. So you will start saying that, I don't accept that part of me. That part, it's not me. Don't say that. Yeah. Accepting doesn't mean it becomes you. Okay? Darkness pathway to light. All right. Accepting doesn't mean I'm saying that there's going to be you forever. No. We are in the play, we are in the transition, we are moving, we are flowing, we are experiencing all of this. This is our past. What I'm encouraging you all to do here is to look from the central sun. You are none of this anyways. You are not even this body. This body is going through its experiences as per the play of the universe. So whatever your body experiences, just leave it as an experience. Don't claim, don't say that this is me, that I need to come out of, that I need to struggle, that I need to refine, that I need to do this, and I'm not doing this, and not doing this, and doing this. Give up the doership itself. Entire doership, give it up. You're already that. You're already God. You're already divine. No need for all that. Even when you're looking at your life, you don't need all of that anymore. You are free. You are liberated. You are enlightened. Enlightened means what? Established in light. Feedbacks, please.
Brother Julius,
Sister
it's not my
Elsie
life.
Wong.
Yes, it's not about, it's my life, it's just life.
Sorry, I just missed you there. Can you please repeat whatever you said?
I don't see it as my life. I see it as life. We are all seeing it as life. Not my life, your life, our life. It's just life.
Very good. The monad has spoken again. See all as that. The moment you accept yourself completely as the play of the unconscious and conscious, you applies to all. All is like that. Same. So if you have seen, I'm not even going to wait for you. If you have seen this as what Sister Elsie Wong is saying right now, you have seen the entire earth from that space. The entire earth is doing that same play of unconscious and consciousness. You're seeing it as it is. Is it wonderful? Is it nice to watch from this point of view?
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Anyone?
Yeah, but Julius,
Yes.
but when we feel that center sun is within us, maybe physically we cannot stand for that heat. Like that vibration is too great. So how we have to get out again? Because this body cannot stand for this immense light and heat.
Okay, so sorry. I just realized I way overshot. I'm so sorry about this. We'll end it soon after this, answer this question. The light, the best way to be able to stay in the middle here with that kind of intensity is to lose yourself, lose your body identification, lose your mind identification, lose your doership, entire thing, lose it, surrender it, drop it. Yeah. When you drop it, there's nothing, you will just become this, because we are already in focus and our entire monad is focused on this space. So we will be resonating from this space. So we have a whole series of affirmations and talks that kind of help us to focus here more and more, and to utilize all of that to stay in this space. It's good that you tell me that you are experiencing this and it's intense heat. That's why drink a lot of water. This is something in all Ascension guides you will see. Drink a lot of water. Okay. All right. So with this, we'll end the session. We need to pass this station to Adipara Shakti group. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all can meditate on this topic, and also to continue operating from that space from now on as much as possible. The more people, the better, because it needs to reach a critical mass. It will reach a critical mass. Okay, so we are all in the process, and now it's just that it's unfolding before us right now. Okay, we're having a part to play in this. All right. Thank you so much. Om Shri Sai Ram.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Brother Julius.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sairam.
Sai Ram.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Julius. That was nice. Lot to ponder and think about.
Yeah, it was a very heavy session for me, but a lot of deep thinking will go into it tonight.
Great, great.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Yes.
Thank you, Brother Sairam Julius.
Thank you.
Brother Shulan, would you mind passing the hosting to me? Thank you.
Yep, I've already done it. See you later, Sister Jayashree. Thank you, Sairam.
Sairam and